Okay, we're going to add some extra volume to our arms today because it's a weak point and I couldn't really hit it hard yesterday. So we're gonna do something a bit of a home workout style, and it's a DIY workout. I'll show you what I mean. Yes, bro. As you can see, this is literally concrete DIY gains. I used 2 Hollowblocks and a pole, which can suspend the Hollowblock so it doesn't fall off. And that's basically it for weights. So we're thinking of doing 3 sets of this at around 5 to 8 rep range. So this is the first set. And this arm workout is high intensity, so sets will be pushed to failure. And yeah, it's gonna hurt. I use a rest pause method, and I make sure to control the eccentric part of the curl. So basically my form is a explosive concentric with a slow tempoed eccentric. And as you can see here, I apply some breathing techniques so I can produce maximum power. This is a good technique to use on the last couple reps where you really have to power through it and grind, and it'll help you add some intensity to your exercise. As you can see, you know that it's getting intense when the muscles start popping. They're about to pop even more as I get a pump. So first set, let's get it done. And I just hit failure, and that's my cue to stop and rest for the second set. But I'm gonna do triceps, so let's get a slight physique check right here under some lighting. Quads, looking alive this morning. And I think I'm still at about 13 to 14% body fat. And I am trying to get lower, but I'll take my pace with it because I don't want to lose strength, and I'm trying to maintain strength as much as possible. So I gotta be smart with my exercise selection. And here you go, man. Concrete tricep extensions overhead. So I think I can only manage about 5 to 8 reps on this, especially with the form I'm using. Like I said, I still like to control my eccentrics and do a explosive concentric. And I'm keeping my elbows locked in so as I don't tweak my rotator cuffs, and this puts the emphasis on the tricep heads instead of the shoulders. I also get a deep stretch on the triceps, making sure I pause at the bottom to get a full range of motion. And I just hit failure. So let's get ready for the second set. So here we go, man. Set number 2. And I'm getting the pump already, but we promised ourselves 3 sets, so let's go do 3 sets. And here's the third set. I think I get around 5 reps here, and you'll really see some muscles popping at this point. As you can see, my reps are still consistent and will be identical to the first set, or at least I try. The goal is to focus all that intensity and volume into the target muscle. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Look at the muscles pop. I'm going real intense here and really just want to finish the intended amount of reps. I gotta leverage that breathing to my advantage because all that good oxygen is gonna contribute to probably at least 1 more rep. Now this is the final push and most important rep. If your last reps don't look like this, then you ain't training close to failure or to failure. That's the number one thing that drives hypertrophy. And boom, muscular failure has been achieved. I literally cannot do one more rep. So the second set is done and we are pumped. So let's check it out. Those are some juicy curls, man. That's the way I like to wake up and get some coffee in the morning. And of course, we have to mirror it with the second set of the triceps. So this one, I'm still gonna hit failure at around the 5s to 8. We'll see, I don't know. These two Hollowblocks can be pretty heavy, bro. And arms, as you can see, I got some long ass arms. So they're not my strong point. So it doesn't take much weight for me to stimulate them. And you should be using a weight you can control with a full range of motion anyway. Of course, still keeping the elbows locked in to keep the tension on the triceps, or at least I try. And if you notice right here, I'm using the wall as a support. And that takes away some stabilizers and makes the exercise more stable so you can push to absolute muscular failure. There's nothing wrong with making an exercise more stable if your goal is to just stimulate the target muscle. Because I want to put all that intensity into my triceps. So we just hit failure and I probably count that as 5 reps. And we're gonna go to set 3 on the biceps after checking out the pump. Alright, it's set number 3, bro. Final push. So, let's get them bicep curls going. At this point, my mind's telling me I don't want to do it anymore, man. Because it's in pain. But we keep moving forward. And we keep pushing these reps. Here's the philosophy, bro. Sometimes, all you need is a nice, deep breath to push you through the hard times. Put your mind and focus into that last rep. Make it count. And we end it here because I know I can't get the next rep. That concludes biceps. And we have a last set for triceps. And we're good. Third and last set for triceps. Here we go. The final push. Let's get it. It doesn't matter if you're tired, bro. Sometimes You really just gotta take that deep breath and just go. Just do it, man. Muscular failure for triceps has been achieved, and that concludes our concrete arm workout.